Welcome, race fans, here at Michigan Motor Speedway for the RBCA Experimental Series race on this sunny day. Our pole sitter, Spider Yanks, in the 2 Rising car will lead us to green shortly. My top pick to win here today at this beautiful racetrack is going to be Cameron. Cameron, me and him have worked together in the past. He has some serious potential, but he does have some attitude issues on the track. Hopefully he can get it done here today in that 60, honoring the great racer of George Bethel. Here we are at Michigan, about to go green. And we're green. The 2 just doesn't start at all. Very slow start. 65 of Kyle. Tries to go up the middle, gets great position on the restart. The 43 of Background takes the lead and gets a huge advantage over the field as the 2 nearly drops all the way to last after that very slow start, but makes some moves on the inside. We're 4 wide already in the first corner. And heading onto the backstretch for the first time. The 62 trying to push the 2 as the 43 still maintaining this race. We're 3 wide, heading into turn 3 and 4, and the 65 goes in. Many hit the wall. The 12 gets a great jump off the wall. Many people still hug the inside as the 65 is the new leader. 65 still lives due to his wall bank, and then the 2, after nearly dropping the last, has now retaken the lead before the lap, and has led the first lap of this race. The 43 trying to make a charge on the inside. The 2 gets sent into the wall, hits the wall, pushes the 12 in the wall. Here comes the 60 of Cam on the inside. Can he clear? No, he can't. The 43 still trying to pick the goes. He goes with Cam. Trying to go to the outside. Doesn't make it work. Now trying to again into turn 3. 43 backs up and literally into the 12 as the 10 takes the long inside route under the line, getting a lot of places off that corner. Here we all on board with the 43 now with Background. And currently in the 3rd place, heading to the inside of the 62. Gets the move done, and the 65 hits the 10 and the 43 into the wall, dropping the 43 3rd to last here. So far, this middle pack's been making a lot of commotion. Kyle gets a verbal for not sending people as the 12 hits the 60 and hits the 88 into the wall, went wide, and the 43 goes down under and gets 2 positions, making his way back up 6th place. But here comes the 2. The 2 of Spider, our pole sitter, on the inside gets the move done. Now here comes Cam in the 6th in the Greg Biffle car, and the 43 goes wide and hits the wall. Now with the 5 challenging his position. The 81 now of Fallen is side by side with Kells, heading to turn 3 as the 62 car has just taken control of this race. That 62 car is Colt, I believe. And there's a spin in the background. 2 cars are spun. It looks like the 5 will be the 60, and on lap 4, they will bring out the first caution of today's race. Clearly, something bad happened, as some people are pointing fingers at the 65 tied car of Kyle for causing that wreck and getting away with no damage on that car. And we're ready to go green again with Colt and our pole sitter right alongside him for the start. Could have been a false start there on the outside lane, but here comes the 88 shooting up the inside, easily making 3-4 positions. Make that be 5 just on that start alone. 62 easily taking the lead, with the 2 backing everybody up. Kind of holding a line here. The 88's looking 3 wide for that seems to be 4th place. Out of line early goes the 88, so he has to lift back. And Cole has got a huge commanding lead. And the 65 almost spins out the 10 and almost spins out himself doing so and comes back off the track. And the 43 goes down the inside of 65, getting the move done. And we have a quite spread out middle pack from 2nd to 7th. 2 breaking all the 81 and hits the 88 hard. And here comes the 65 down on the inside. Got a lot of moves, moved up to 4th or 5th, and it hits that 60 into the wall hard. Now on board with the 60. 60 goes way down below, trying to get retaliation. Oh, there goes a 2. As the 60 sent it down the inside, bringing out our 2nd caution of the day. 60 is not playing games here. That will obviously be a penalty for Cam. Is held in pits for the next 3 laps for causing the 2 to spin out and the 65 to hit the wall hard. Goes a 2, sending it into turn 3 as it's mayhem yet again. Currently, this mid-pack, whenever they're around anyone, they just don't know how to act. Send after send, corner after corner. But now, and 2 to go in stage 1. The 10 car. Here comes a 43 slingshot down the inside with help as well. Blocked by the 65. Looks like we are back on track here. The 65 goes higher than the 62, looking for that 2nd place position. Heading into turn 3. Oh, the 2 gives a massive up to the 12, which gives a massive up to the 43. And the 62 loses 4 spots. About to be 5, as now the 65 is going to try to win this stage on the last lap. Oh, he shoves him wide with the 10. Accelerates no matter what. The 65 losing 3 spots. Final lap, stage 1 here. 10. And our pole sitter. Oh, the 10 goes deep. Oh, the 65 hits the wall. It's going to be it for the line. Gonna be the 10. It's gonna be the 10 to win stage 1. 2 following the 43, the 81, the 62, the 5, the 65, the 12, the 88. After pushing the 65, the 65 hits the wall. Colt now practically last, and the 5, 81, and 88 are on the wall in turn 1. There goes the 81. Can he save it? Yes, he does. 65 and the 10 battling again. Here comes the 12 on the outside of the 10. Can the 12 get the move done, or does he hit the wall? He hits the wall. As we see the 5 being shoved up a little there. As 65 takes a commanding lead after. Oh, he hits the wall clip. He's into the wall. 12 spins, 10 spins, 5 almost spins. The 65 spins, the 60 spins. Almost everyone. This went out here. Nearly 5 laps in stage 2. And the 5 flips, and there goes the 60. Wow, hit a wall clip only to make it worse. And looks like the 62 will win race back, followed by the middle. Hits the 65. 43 hits the 65 also. And there comes the 10 of Kells. Kells going on that inside there, taking the lead. The 2 are both that are still stuck back here. Been back here for a long time. Can he make any moves? Try and save 5 to go, almost 4 to go. After the 65 is leading. But the 10 is close on the inside. Making contact, but eventually falls back in line after the end. Here comes the 81 with a massive run on the outside. Can he? No, he can't, but here comes the 10. Then here comes the 81. 65 hits the 81 high. It only gives the 10 more of an extension of lead here, as the top 3 follows the 10, the 81, and 665. But now we're going almost 3 wide. 10 shoves the 65 with the track, but here comes the 81. 81 goes on the inside. Can he clear the 10? Yes, he can. Who will he choose to block? Coming to 3 to go in stage 2. Lap 38 out of 60. Here comes the 65 on the inside. Clears the 81 into turn 1. He goes wide. Here comes the 81. Back down on the inside. 81 of Ballin, I believe that says, has been moving in the front. And the 65 and the 81 have a huge gap. Here comes 65 deep down on the inside. Can he keep it down there? Yes, he can. But here comes the 81. Oh, he hits his bumper. Gives it a push. 2 to go in stage 2. Can't really see what's back there, but we do have a bit of action there at the tail end. A couple hitting each other. 81 gets a stellar move around the outside. As A2 battle, we're now going to come to midfield on board with her pole sitter, currently third to last. Great fall off from their earlier success today, but oh my goodness gracious. 1 to go, led in stage 2. They have a 2.5 second gap. It's the 81, a B-Man Junior 3, and Kyle in a 65. Who will get this stage win? 81 playing it real safe here, taking the high line, going low, trying to generate a run, and he does. Does he keep it off the wall? Yes. The 4.7 second gap over third. It's almost 4 wide back there. I see those little minuscule cars going around, and Kyle will look like to seal. Everyone falls in perfectly. Oh, the 12 hits the wall, bringing that 81 with him. Oh, there's a car flipped. I believe that's the 88. The 88 has flipped on pit road as a 2. Gets a great jump out, followed by the 43. And the 81, the 12. The 12. Not been very, what's the commotion this rate? Blue face fan 2020. Oh, the 2. How did the 2 get such a massive speed boost? And the 2, our pole sitter, will win the race up the road, followed by the 12, 81, 43, 60, 62, 65. Believe that to be the 10, followed by the 5, and then our flipped car of the 88. Take us going now. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. As our pole sitter leads us to the green flag for the last 16 laps, but the 12, good jump. 12 takes the lead down on that inside line. Can he hold it into turn 1? The 60 pushed that 81 high. We're 3 wide. Well, we were for a second. Now we're just falling back on the inside. Here comes the 43 on the inside, followed by Cam. We're 3 wide again. The 12 is sitting duck down the middle lane. Here comes the 2, finally getting up to the front. 2 getting a push from the 81, 3 wide, 60 banging off the 43, 81 gets a massive run down on the inside. Can he clear them, or will he fall back in line? Yes, he can. No, he can. As one of the cars have spun out, I believe that was Kyle. No caution out here. 15 to go here. 81 making a big boost on the inside, making it 3 wide. 10 on the inside of that 65 there. The 5 finally on the lead lap, same with the 60. 62 back out front since late stage 1, early stage 2. Much commotion in the Hornets next back there. Here comes that 2 car who fell all the way back. The inside of the 5 falls back in line. Here comes the 62. We're 4 wide. Now we're 1 wide as Kyle retakes the lead. 60 and the 12 up into the wall there. Same with the 88. 81 gets moved down on the 43 to take 3rd place. He does, but the 65 goes lower than that. Gets to the inside of the 10. Can he overtake him? No, not yet. I say not yet, because now he does. Here comes the 5. Finally, up here. He's going to lead his first lap of the race. But here comes the 12. We're 4 wide for first with 2 to go. Who was going to win it? 4 wide for second. Now the 12 takes the lead. Gets shoved by the 65 up high. Now the 5 trying to make movement. Here comes the 81. 81 just too much on the inside lane. Retakes the lead after having a substantial lead around 7 laps ago. 12 inside of the 10. The 65 goes down the block. Here comes the 65. 3 wide for first. 5, 81, and the 65 in the grass. Kyle, the sidecar, gets it up. 5 and 65 to lift. This is going to make this only lead bigger for the 81 here. I don't think the 65. And it's a white flag. Here's the white. Oh, the 5 and the 81. Into the wall as Kyle is still leading the race. Here comes the 10. Oh, big. Oh, there goes the 2. Does he save it? Yes. The 10 leading into the back straightaway for the final time. The 60 of Cam trying to clear him. No, he does not. The 65. Oh, he goes into the grass, sending. But here comes the 81. The 81 goes to the inside, takes the lead. Can the 10 catch up to him? No, he can't. Wreckage happening in the mid pack of the 81 is going to win here at Michigan. Crazy finish. 10 and 65 getting into it. And the 81 takes advantage of the opportunity, wins here in Michigan. What a final 5 laps Oh my goodness. Truly spectacular racing there. Wow. I don't think I've seen that happen in a long time here in this series. As the 81 will now start to do his burnouts. Very slow, mundane burnouts. Can he get fired up? Yes, he can. Doing the burnouts near the Q brick. And there's a 62 to launches the 81. But now he just burned out on the grass. Great win for this 81 team. And this great win, like I said, for this 81 team. Definitely move him some good spots in the championship. Recap of the last lap. 5-6 people were all in contention for that win. Heading to the last corner. Hit the winner and you're suspended. Barely Colt had some things to say. Good old B-Man Jr. 3 here, who gets the win after taking advantage of the 65 and the 10's drama in turn 4. And that will pretty much be it for here at the Experimental Series Race at Michigan, sponsored by Kubrick. I'm your announcer, Penguin, and we will see you next week.